Welcome to a new episode of Mastercraft-EP. It's me, Doc Wolf, and we're trying something different with this. First, taking things a little slower and a little more deliberate. And the other things that we're doing have two mods that are going to be really exploring a new way to do. So, I'm sure if you're watching this, you're probably also familiar with other Minecraft YouTubers. The Hermitcraft crew. Cub put out a video a while back talking about balancing the light. I thought that video was really interesting, and I'll link that in the description. But ended up doing was finding a mod that gave me the ability to implement exactly what he was talking about. So, as of right now, the Elytra is a little debuffed. Won't work in the rain, so it will deactivate while you are flying. So that's gonna kind of incentivize carrying around ender pearls or maybe a bucket. Also, water that is, if I land in water, it will deactivate it, and it will take a while for the Elytra to quote unquote dry out. So, with that stipulation, going to kind of encourage me to do other forms of transportation. Flying carts around the world, ice boat trip. So, that is the first mod. Second, basically makes mending work differently. So it's less about, thought I was placing out a crafting table. It makes mending less about gathering experience and more about gathering. We'll look into that. Once we get mending, I'll explain that. Basically what I can. And tools and stuff by using diamonds instead of gotta be a cave. Good fun. First, take out these sheep and get me a bed. They take a while to punch with the crafting table. But basically, I'm repairing with the diamonds that I find. Because given a solo world, you eventually end up with a lot of diamonds. And what the mod does is allows me to repair them without it getting to that point of being too expensive. So it's really going to hopefully close that gameplay and give this red. But besides that, this is purely vanilla. I do have a mod that allows me to cycle villager trade instead of having to break a lectern every time. Purely a quality of life besides that, pretty vanilla. Of course, I've got some optimization mods. Oh, there's a zombie. Playing hardcore, but I would not like to die in the first fight. Yep. Yep. Oh! This is not what I wanted to do. The first 5 minutes. That was embarrassing. We'll get our stuff back. It's that fire damage that really gets you. Now, this is 1.21.10, the copper update. So, we have the ability to do all the new Copper Age stuff. Sorting system with the copper columns and other... Oh, I can make tools and armor. But really, I want to take things slow. Don't want to rush. Want this to... I don't want to use the term be a forever world because I am very much open. After, like, I feel like I'm complete with this world starting, want to go for a while. Hoping to find some coal. Furnace lighter though. I don't want to stay here longer than I need to. Well, we got the first death out of the way. Kind of relaxing now. I was hoping it lasts a little bit longer. It's that fire damage that gets you. Ever since they updated them to catch you on fire when they're... sticks. You know what? I'm trying to learn more of the recipes by heart. Got most of them down. Weird. Fine, I don't think graphical. It was in bed. Gotta take that. I also want to be a little more precious about some things. Or deep. So like this wooden pickaxe, I want to save that. And I know two things about this sea. Number one, I know that off in the distance over there, Mushroom Island, or Mushroom Island. And I have a plan. And I know that way it's a spruce forest, because the house I'm going to build is going to need a lot of spruce at that. Dude, real quick. Oh, there is something, another mod, or a set of, that I have added that I think could be part of the game. So, I think it was last update, the update before, they added the locator bar. And so that really only helps you in single player. But I feel like it should help, or in multiplayer. I feel like it should help you in single player too. So the mods I have are, of course, it keeps the bar on all the time, and it gives me cardinal direction. So I've got a little compass, but also something that hopefully be able to do is when I add a called lodestone to the world and click it with it, assign it one of the locator blocks. I know a lot of people are using also this right here is a texture. But anyway, when I make a lodestone, click it, compass, I can put the compass in my inventory, and as long as it's in my inventory, it will have a little lodestone on the compass. I have a little colored block, and I can actually name the compass different color codes so that it stays on, changes the color. You also have gliding, torch always. Oh, no iron. But this first episode, I want to get a house. I want to get some food. Get at least 2 lodestones set up. That's going to take me a little while when I'm doing the recordings and breaks. This is recording. I'm kind of trying to find my... But I want to take all of you on the adventure. Talk through my process a little. You guys have any tips or... Looks like I've got a couple beehives in it. That'll be good. Honeycomb. And honey block. Love doing the elevator. And I think this is a flower forest. Oh, also another thing. See, there's a village over there. Sneaky little iron here. Oh, there we go. Oh, if I'm good, I've got 4 pieces. Get me an iron pick and 1 load. I think that's enough for right now. I think I'll do an iron pick and a... Because I've gotten a... Ow. Oh. Sorry about that. Thought I had turned that part off. Optimization. Oh, I didn't know. I'll leave that there for right now, because I don't know what the rarity of it loading in stone is, but I don't remember it being that. Pig. I don't have any carrots, so I can't farm them. Oh wow, there's a bunch of horses. We can craft saddles now, so that's good. It's caved. I do really like that we can craft saddles. Go back to our little area. This is very dense. Really gotta spread out a little bit more. I have to. Whew. Gonna have to kill some spiders. It's stirring, so I can make. Don't need slime block or slime balls anymore to seeds. Grow some. Get some of these. That'll be a source of food. Oh, there we go. I got another one. Wood for the fire. Crap. Walk over the top of it. Catch myself on fire. We made it through night 1. Night 2, we've got some iron. Load stuff. Oh, I don't have the stone cut. Taking that far smooth stuff. Regular stuff. And just a weird little lines. Turn pick. That achievement. I also want to do some of the achievement. Oh, here's the vanilla tweak data pack. That one doesn't seem to be working. Most of these are statistical decoration. I'm not getting it all. It's only 3 that I think it requires a iron to do it. So I would. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We're gonna need this for later anyway. One of the things I'm hoping to find is because bundles are gonna be early game. So I'm gonna do some resource gathering. I will see you in a minute. Well. Look what we have here. Our first diamonds. Let's. How many there? Oh. Crushed. Looks to be only a 2 block. Sure. Yeah, it looks like we only got 2 diamonds. But that's okay. Ooh, spooky noises. There we go. Okay. The first diamonds of the season. Okay. So I was, as you saw in the time lapse, just digging a hole. I like to do a long hole down into the world. I can get to different levels of the world. I used to do this and then strip mine out, but now it's really nice to do and then have a bunch of access points to different layers or different ores that you need. And most of the time, like just there, you find a little cave, you go in there, and you sneak about, and you get some stuff. So what I plan on doing with this is decorating it kind of like a well. I haven't gotten a design yet, but I want it to look like a well, so when I get soul sand and stuff, we could go down there and a bubble vader and have some on the other side and have it pull you down. But one of the reasons why I wanted to go down there is for this redstone, because we make one of these, and utilizing the lodestone that I made, I now, if you look at my bar, have a little block there. I downloaded a mod called Lodestone Locator, I think it's called. Double check that. Yes, Lodestone Locator, which just adds a locator to it. And if I name this compass with a color code, it will actually change the color of it. But now I can go about, and as long as this is in my inventory, even if it is inside of a bundle, I will always be able to get home. Which is great, because I would like to, before we continue, want to get rest myself armored up. It's in a helmet. Pants. A helmet. Let's make a couple more chests. There we go. Second lodestone. Now this lodestone is going to be a little less important, so I don't need it on my person all the time. But it is going to be lodestone that points me in the direction of Mushroom Island. As you can see, I'm going to hopefully put a map on screen. And I'm actually going to ride over there. But I want to make a lodestone first. That way I can set a lodestone over there. Also, this UI just allows me to mass, so this refill slots, bulk craft. Never gotten this part to work, but it allows, if I've still got stone after craft something, automatically craft, so. I made brick. Okay. Okay, I can make those. Been making a lot of bricks on a server that I'm part of. Oh, I've just naturally made other loads. Iron. Iron is more important right now. Organize all. I want to save that diamond right there. Back. Go ahead and pitch specifically for the things I want to go off in the. I'm going to save the iron pick first diamond, probably this first set of gear. Or what else? We'll see as the world goes on. I'm gonna eat. Also, I'm testing out a texture pack. It's very called Fresh Foods. So, Fresh Foods. I don't know. It makes food 3D, but I don't know how I feel. But, not mistaken, it's just out that way. Here we are at where most of my redstone farms and projects are going to be. The massive, and I do mean massive, mushroom biome. Hop up here and just take in the size of this mushroom biome. This is just a little section of it. It continues on, and I think there's even a little island off the side of it. But this is where most of the redstone farms and projects are going to be, mainly because I just love how big this is, and it will be easy to work here, where redstone is not my strong suit, and I want to be able to explore redstone and let my brain be fully on the redstone. And there's a lush cave under here. That is really nice. I think that's passively going to already eliminate some mob spawning underneath because of the light from the lush cave. Also, this big hole is screaming for a project to be above it. I don't know what, but this is I'm excited. I am very excited to build projects. And it is, like I said, just a massive build. A massive island. It is going to hold so many different farms. And so I think what I'm going to do... Let's use some free cam to just see the magnitude. Just what I have rendered it. I think what I'm going to do, plop this down right here for now. Hit that on there so I've got a compass to it. In fact, you know what I do. Enough of you guys. I can grab some... I think they drop leather too. Yes. Grab me some leather for some bundles when we get back to that. Oh, also, mob heads. Another little vanilla tweak. Data pack. So I had to reload the data packs. I was not having luck when it came to the recipes all being unlocked. And I had to reload the data packs. But this is the project area, the factory district. And I don't necessarily know what style we're going for. I just know this is enough land to really sink my teeth build. And with no mobs on the surface, I can fight the caves and really not worry about being up here working on things. And if I get a little distracted by the wet redstone, no worry of a creeper running up on me and blowing me up. So that is why I picked this seed in particular, was for this island. You shall build upon this. Oh, so game over. If not, I have no wood and nothing to build a boat. I'm gonna have to find my boat. I have to sleep before. Where's my boat? There it is. I found the boat. No worries. I'm gonna take some of these. Let's set up the bed right there. There was a drown there. Luckily, he doesn't have a trident. But now, we can use the... Oh, it's very tiny. But we can use the lodestone waypoints to head back to the house and start collecting. Yeah, I don't know about the texture pack. I thought I would like cubic food, but there's a couple of them that I like. I like the apple. I like the carrots were really good. The meat all looks... I don't know. It doesn't look right. We shall see. Okay, and as you can see behind me, I have finished my house. I know the first episode's been a little time-lapse heavy. I'm still trying to figure out the flow of everything. So this house is actually a schematic design. That's wrong. That should be. I've got to fix. So the house is actually a design I found. The link to it is going to be in the description. But I did alter a couple of things. I changed the interior, and this floor is going to be mostly me. The doors I changed. I hung up my first diamond, first pick, and first iron pick. I added these. I also changed the roof, what materials the roof was, and I kind of replaced some of the spruce for regular oak. And I added these buttons, which got some buttons. I made a couple buttons and forgot to put them up there. I like the little stone buttons at the end of the log. I thought I had a couple stone buttons. Let's go ahead and craft up a couple. thought I made a couple stone buttons, but I guess not. But got some nice lookout. Now this is going to be the work area. I'm actually going to build the storage system underneath the house. That way I can just mine out and get a lot of cobblestone and stuff. I got some spruce. I went and found the spruce area that's over there. I've been breeding up some cows here and there. I've not been really focused on that, building the house and everything. I have over here a shelf with basically farming essentials. I think that's a nice swap out. As we get more stuff, I'll add more stuff to the, and I want to make like a little hut over here that's kind of like a farming hut, but let's go sleep real quick. I don't have any lighting yet for the house. I want to get some more iron. I moved the lodestone to right next to the bed. Torches. I out of torches. Might be out of torches. But what I'll do, smelt wood, make some sticks. I'll throw up torches as a temporary little. If I wasn't decorating with so many shelves, I would have put these inside shelves. I like that. Know what I can do? Throw this here. Make that a little more symmetrical. There we go. But I plan to work on the interior and decorating next episode. In between this episode and next episode, I am going to be doing some resource gathering, hopefully. Next episode, we're gonna try to get a hold of some villagers. There is a village that way. There is a patrol over there in the water. I'm just gonna leave those guys alone. But the link for this schematic will be in the description. And basically the link to everything that I use that is not my original idea will be in the description. Also, I plan on putting out the mod pack that I'm using, just so if people ask, I can just be like, it's in the description. But that is it for me for this episode. If everything goes to plan, this episode should be coming out in the beginning of 2026. This is actually December as I'm recording this. But I want this to kind of start in the new year. And we shall see where it goes from there. I'm not sure on whether or not I want to do monthly videos or weekly videos. It's kind of up in the air right now as this episode is wrapping up. But thank you for watching, and I will see you guys. Oh, gotta do the YouTube thing. Please, if you like the video, like it. If you want to see more of this adventure, this kind of chill adventure, subscribe. But I will see you all in the next episode.